the people should become weaker and weaker when the world grows old.
Yep, that's right.
It's older.
You know,
everybody's getting weak. So
you had your phone, but you had your phone, no more. And you couldn't do shit. Really. You could call people, maybe text. But now everyone's like this, man, because this is a computer.
Yeah, before you jump on your bike or you walk and go check your bridge and
talk to people, man. You know.
You use your house phone just to, the house phone.
Now you don't got it.
No, nobody uses house phone.
Absolutely. When they ask you on the form house phone, you just put in cell phone.
Yeah, everybody has a cell phone.
So, yeah, man.
Verse 21, behold, victuals should be so good, cheap upon the earth, that they should think themselves to be good case, and even they should evils grow upon the earth.
Yeah.
Sore and famine in great confusion, for many of them that dwell upon the earth should perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger should be sore destroyed, and the dead should be cast out as a dung, and there should be unto men no comfort them.
Hey, so it says the dead shall be cast out as dung, man. So, back in the day, man, you didn't have sewers, and Esau would live in the city in Europe after the Renaissance, and they would literally throw shit from the bucket out from the window onto the street, and that's how there was a big plague that happened, because there's basically shit in the street, man. You had disease happening and shit.
That's right.
So, but the point is that's how much people are gonna die, man. Because it says blood shall rise to the horse's
bridle. To the horse's bridle.
Right, and a horse can be up to 7 feet, man.
That's
so
right.
It's just the scriptures is expressing that great death is coming to this place.
Yep.
Great death, man. If you're not even at the least concerned or mentally there, you're just gonna break, man. And there's no guarantee for any of us either that our minds are gonna hold.
No.
That's all from Yahawah Sham Yahshua.
Exactly.
Because you may see a man get shot or a man die or some shit, but you haven't seen great death that's coming to this place.
Exactly.
You might watch a movie, and these movies, they get better and better, so they express death better in the movie. And you watch certain movies and it might kind of mess you up a little because of the way they did it. But to see that, man, and to experience it is different, man.
I got a quick precept.
Yeah, more in there, right?
There's more in this.
So, bring that up. Back him up.
Something small.
Yeah, back him up.
It says 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11 says, lest Satan should get advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices.
That's right.
This man has many devices, man.
Oh, yeah.
Right, this man has many devices. So
this is one of his devices, what he's using right now.
Fear.
This is a fear tactic device, man.
Because now summer's coming and they're telling you stay the fuck
inside. Yeah, and now they're saying they're trying to open up the parks.
They are.
They're opening up parks.
But then they said outside gatherings are still prohibited.
Only for family.
They allow them to drink.
Yeah, so it's a big game going on, man. They're just milking the cow. Big game.
Doug's getting a lot of orders from on high.
Exactly.
He's trying to keep up.
Exactly.
Okay, appease these peasants.
Exactly.
Yeah. My people hate me.
Exactly.
I'm their king.
And they're
trust me.
And they're sovereign.
Back on 2nd Ezra 16 and 23rd, it reads, for the earth should be waste, and the cities should be cast down. There should be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees should give fruits, and who should gather them? The grapes should rip, and who should treat them? For all place should be desolate and vain.
See, so that means what? That means men are gonna be dying, cities are gonna be emptied because people are in the concentration camps.
Yeah, because this is an experiment, and the experiment is gonna go extremely wrong.
Yep.
The experiment is gonna go bad.
Because it's the Most High's project.
Exactly.
So he's gonna, because it says, what does that say? They shall be caught in the snare. Right.
Verse 27. Here's the point. So that one man should desire to see another and to hear his voice. For a city, there should be a 10 left.
Yeah, which we're going through that right now. Because you can't go province to province.
That's right.
But then soon it's going to be city to city.
Right, because the zones are going to have different zones.
If I can make a point too, even America is considered a city.
Yes,
To
yes.
show you how
yes.
big
Great city,
a
that great city, Babylon.
reference to, you know what I
Of
mean?
course.
Right, yeah.
So country to country.
Because it
kinda-
started with country, the
Right.
border, they closed the border, now
Right,
it's
yeah.
now it's a
It's
province,
gonna
it's
take
a
that.
provincial.
And you know,
And it come down
soon,
to different districts too. Like you can't leave your
That's right.
district.
exactly. And you know, soon America is gonna cut off from Texas.
Yeah.
Texas continues to do what they're gonna do. America's gonna be divided, man.
Yeah.
And that's why the scripture says, "This kingdom divided cannot stand."
That's
Yeah,
right.
man.
Yeah, because they permitted people to carry
Guns
firearms
without a
permits.
permit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck.
Cowboy
So that
shit.
means you know what they're saying? They're saying try to come in here.
Yeah.
That's what they're basically
Everyone's
saying.
right. You
Yeah.
got-
Try
you
to
got
come
the
here.
guns,
Yeah.
yeah. Try to take the guns away.
Try to take our guns.
Oh,
Yo, Esau, remember Esau?
Esau's
That's his
true.
blessing.
Yo.
That's right.
Blessing.
That's
Texas,
serious.
Texas is a serious place, man.
Yeah.
So you can imagine Jake's, man.
Jake there too. Fuck.
Jake is like, what?
Yeah.
I have a cousin from there, yo. I'm
Yeah.
Orville son.
It's the greatest news they've ever heard in their life.
Real
Son
cowboys,
from
yo.
Texas,
Dallas. Hey, them Dallas brothers down there.
But guess what? Nobody's gonna be fucking with nobody.
No.
That's the thing.
No.
Everyone's gonna behave themselves.
Yeah.
Because we all got straps.
I got it on me.
Yeah, I forgot there was something that I seen too. They're like, yo, you got it, we got it too. And everybody's like, all right,
That's
cool.
that's like when they pull up in. You ever see a commercial? It's not really a commercial, but they pull up side to side in the car. Man pulls out his strap.
And the other man
next
pulls
year,
out
like,
his too.
oh,
And he's like, okay,
It was a
cool.
challenge.
All right, all right. You got yours, I got mine.
Ain't lacking.
Yeah, no lacking challenge.
Yeah,
Oh man. It's
Oh,
crazy.
gee.
that's Texas right now.
Mm-hmm.
No lacking.
Yeah, that's the scripture. In the course of their actions shall stand. Because that'll make you, man. That'll make you shut up quick.
Yeah, that's Mad Max.
Yeah.
That's the TV show Mad Max. Let me get this real
That
quick.
that movie Mad Max, it was actually set in 2021. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wow.
It's a good movie.
Yo. Woe, Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And that's what we're witnessing right now. We're witnessing the iniquity that they devised, man. Right? In their comfort. Because what does a bed represent? A bed represents a place of comfort, man.
Rest,
So these guys are sitting on their high thrones, right, in this beautiful plush land, which is America, Canada, all over the world. They're living good, and all they're doing is devising evil, man. Right? And it says upon their beds, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Right? And that's why they're doing it, because they have that power, man. And they just want to see how far they can push that power until the people start pushing back.
Yeah.
And when the people push back, then they're gonna draw back and act like everything is cool, man.
That's right.
This is that back you up that America, right, is a land of rest. Ezekiel 38 and 11. It says, "And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages.
Mm-hmm.
I will go to them that are at rest,
Sure.
that dwell safely,
That's right.
all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods, that dwell in the midst of the land." Right. So the point is, when it mentions unwalled in the ancient world, what are the walls for? For the enemy. Right. So this place, America, right, since the so-called American Revolution, which was a banker-invested war, America, the British colony, right, it fought with the so-called independence, and then they fought the Spanish and the French, and they so-called got independence,
Exactly.
which is a different topic. But from there, no one ever messed with America. There's never been a nation that messed with, because from there, all you had was spoil, man.
Yes.
All it was spoil. Because from there, you had the eastern hemisphere, and you had a thing called the Trail of Tears, where they moved the Gadites. They said, look, go west of the Mississippi, because to Esau's knowledge, they thought it was desert,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because they thought it was Arizona, Texas, and just go. That's what they shipped them.
Mm-hmm.
Until Esau started going over there, like what were those two explorers that you hear about that they
Magellan?
went with Gad?
No.
Cartier?
No,
No.
it was Lois and
Lois. Lois and Lane?
No, was it Lane? It was a guy and a girl. And they
Yeah,
went
yeah,
out
yeah. It
west.
was a guy and a girl.
They
Yeah.
went up the thing called the Oregon Trail, and when they brought back news that this place is lush too, Esau was like, oh really? So they started going over there, and then they started taking that land, and then they had a gold rush because they found the gold in
Denver? Or Colorado?
Colorado.
Explorers Louis Juliet and Jacques Marquette.
Mm.
Is
Louis,
it?
I don't remember the guy's name, but I know it was a Lois. Yeah, it was two people, right? So Esau basically.
1645.
No, that's too early. Let me see. Oregon Trail. So yeah, they had a whole gold rush in the West Coast, right? San Francisco, all California. So they got so much money, you know. So Esau just been prospering from there, man. Just prospering. And then he went into other lands and started, you know. So nobody messed with
Lewis and Clark.
Yes, Lewis and Clark. The one.
1803.
Yes. Con. So 1803 they went. I forget the exact year of the Trail of Tears, but around 1849 that's when that gold rush started. It was 50 years or so. And Esau found out, oh, well, west of the Mississippi is not just desert, there's land there and shit. Oh, let's
We
go.
can dig it.
And then they called that manifest destiny. Now it was manifest destiny for us to fall, right? And nobody messed with America after that.
No,
Not a peep,
not a peep.
right? So this place is that place of rest and unwalled villages, you know. And a lot of these police, they don't want to, you know, enforce these things now, right? We're talking about even the damn military. Our Canadian military might not enforce certain things. So guess what? They're gonna bring in those
Outside forces, NATO.
right? NATO. So they're not gonna play.
NATO and
EU or no?
no, the United Nations.
Yes,
the UN.
Yeah.
The
UN troops.
UN.
Yep.
The UN troops.
Yeah, man, and they're foreign. They don't give a shit. I was watching the Hunger Games right the other day. It was the second one, and the general came and he pulled up whatever, and he's like, "You're all on curfew." He's like, "Anybody found outside will be shot on sight."
That's right.
He didn't play no games,
That's
man.
right.
So you have certain generals. You have different generals. So some are tyrants, man.
That's right.
And guess what? They have all the power. They'll,
That's right.
if anything, they'll be investigated later. They don't give a shit.
That's right. Like the guy in Avatar, he was a tyrant as well,
Yeah.
and also the guy in
Probably.
Planet of the Apes,
Yep.
which I think he was the same general.
I
Wasn't it
think
the
so, I
same
think
guy?
So. Yeah, that face.
Oh, Edomite plays a
like a
really.
Roman.
He's in White Man Can't Jump.
Yep.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson. I think his name's Woody
he's a
Harrelson.
different guy.
Oh, different guy. Okay. This is Job 20 and 21. There shall none. Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Yeah, that's
No way.
Esau. Yeah, go ahead.
Because that's in Isaiah. Is that Ezekiel? Is it Ezekiel? No, where it talks about all the nations are gonna come against him, right? Too as well.
I think Ezekiel 38.
Yeah. all
Gog
the
and Magog,
nations,
you're talking about?
they're gonna rain down brimstones, fire, nuke, the ICBM on America. Everybody's gonna come up around about the so-called white man.
Hey, we were just talking about Elon Musk, and I just went on the news feed, and they just said there's a new service he's coming out with, an internet service called Starlink, and it's gonna cost $649 a month.
Oh wow.
For what?
Some super fast
Yeah.
Starlink. He's definitely trying to go up into the heavens.
Everybody's gonna put their hand on Esau, man.
Yeah. It says, when he's about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him,
That's right.
and he shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
That's right. So he's done. You know?
And you know what I noticed, man? All you people you're reactionary. You know, you hear about news and it might even be like this, the lockdown, and you might try to just make anecdotes out of it or memes or
memes.
or
Not take it
stupid
serious.
shit.
Yeah, not take it
you
serious.
know, until you're in a concentration camp.
You
Where's
fucking
my
piece
phone?
of shit.
Where's my phone? I can't
Yeah.
Yeah,
You fucking
I have
weirdo.
no intent.
I have rights.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the same thing. I just had a conversation with a woman about that, and I was just like, yo, the only reason why you think you have rights is because they haven't taken it away from you yet.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's right. That's right.
That's how simple it is.
Yeah.
They haven't taken it yet, and they're in the process right now.
Habeas corpus
Hmm
suspended. Is that
Under martial law.
yes?
Exactly.
You're done there?
Yeah. To what? Yeah.
I got a quick script. This is Jeremiah chapter.
Yeah, Shalachyayam. So I'm gonna bring it out.
Bring
Habeas
it out.
corpus is used to bring a prisoner or other detainee before the court to determine if the person's imprisonment or detention is lawful. So during martial law, they suspend habeas corpus, so it doesn't matter. You just get jammed up.
Yeah.
You put in the
Jacked up.
camps.
Just
Yeah.
take you.
They can hold you indefinitely
Yes.
without phone call, without anything.
Yeah. Just,
Indefinite.
what was that thing that they used to put them in? That got them. What? was it?
Guantanamo.
Guantanamo Bay, yeah.
They just locked them up.
All
and
your
threw them
rights are
away.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're suspected of a terrorist, and the biggest terrorist for Esau is the Israelites.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 5. It says, "For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of the trembling of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man do travail with child, whether do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it."
Yeah, and what proves that there's a difference between every other time that we've been through is that there's never been a time like this before where you're going to actually have to put something in your skin. When you go through all the kingdoms, you never had to pay for products with an implantable chip. Every time in history, we've all had money, real money. You had gold, silver, right?
Shekels.
You had sometimes in different times you had, when you go through the history of money, you had different things, but there's never been a time like now where it's digital. I can literally go to the store and forget money and pay with my cell phone.
That's right.
I can literally do that with this phone. Boop,
Yep.
and just tap, and I'm out of here. We've never had that before, so that's how you know we're in the time of Jacob's trouble, because everything is linking up to the mark of the beast, man.